Hey everyone, welcome back to the secret world here. And our little travel through the introduction to here to the Illuminati faction. We're going to drop back into our character here. When last we left off, we had made the acquaintance of Dr. Charles Zern and ran through all the different parts of what he has to tell us. It says move around to regain your senses. Okay. Let's see if there's anything further actually in that tier. Let's see. The dream is over, but the experience has left you dazed and heavy-limbed. Move around to regain your senses. Alrighty. Let's get... There we go. Basically, exit the lab. Looks like the next part in our tier here. In the ever-present eyes of the Illuminati, you're committed now. There's no turning back from this.
Stand by for party time.
It's time to become familiar with your surroundings and the expectations of your new employers.
Give him a golden base jump. It's a golden parachute without a parachute.
A series of combat tests need to be undergone at the test chamber. Navigate the complex to make your way there. Okay. Ooh. That looks rather Half-Life-ish there. The deep drops into nothingness.
Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Oh, I love these speakers. Neat stuff. I wonder if we're up underneath the bridge, you know, with that little kind of rounded support going up there like that. Holding up whatever that is up above. Very interesting. That sounded like a Pink Floyd quote there. Hello, is there anybody out there? Let's see, go to the lobby. Series of combat tests needs to be undergone at the test chamber. Navigate the complex to make your way there. Go to the lobby. Alright, easy enough.
Think before you use thaumaturgy.
Can you say anything to me? Just Illuminati guards. Not gonna say anything. Your counterpart over at the temple once told me, I've seen that look before. Maybe after work. Yeah, I am going to wander around here a little bit and just see where the hell we are. Alright, so those aren't holding up a bridge. Those are holding up something else. Good grief. Look at all that ductwork and all. This is a very interesting place.
There is a change in the need-to-know level.
Very interesting place we found ourselves in here. Now it's starting to look more like Portal, less like Half-Life, and more like Portal now. Specifically like Portal 2 and all the places that were built. Alright, find and enter the test chamber. Okay. Let's see our mini-map. Looks like this is the test chamber, so we've got to find our way back around it.
'80s rap music is now mandatory for all media libraries.
Somehow, I don't think Senator Cicero, the communications room. Yeah, somehow I don't think that's the test chamber. I absolutely love these announcements. Let's go this way then. No, don't know where that's going, but that's not the test chamber either. And I got a feeling these people don't...
Maintenance check. Soundproofing in Q&A.
That these people don't... That's where we were before. Take to people wandering into the wrong areas. Very likely. Conversation? Yes? No? Interesting outfits. Not quite the, not quite as impressive, perhaps, as the, Templar ones. Okay. To the test chamber. Yes, I want to enter the test chamber. Wonder if this is where I get my velvet pants. Okay. Make contact with the combat instructor. You'll need to rely on a broad and versatile skill set to effectively advance the interests of the Illuminati. The test chamber exists to help you develop and sharpen some essential combat techniques. Alright, so this is the equivalent of the Crucible over at the Templar Center. Alright, we got the director.
They give me clay and expect me to hand them back steel. It is not an instructor they want, it is an alchemist. You, my friend, are in a world of tigers, and they will eat you alive if you are weak, if you hesitate, if you do not strike first. Here, you will learn to strike first, and strike hard. For those combat holograms, they can do nothing to you. I, however, have a high-powered rifle and a streak of what some call sadism. I call a will to incentivize. You have potential, but we have no time to tease it out of you. Inside you is a power, an anima you can draw on to make yourself stronger, faster, a more effective killer. It is the magic behind the magic bullet. The weapons you use will become an extension of yourself. They are the instruments through which your anima is made force. I want you to arm yourself and show me that force. We have an arsenal here. You can experiment with all of them if you please. You have an edge, my friend, and I am not interested in how or why you came to possess it. Only that you sharpen it to the best of your abilities. Nothing less. In the test chamber, you can do so in safety. Safe. Except from me. Now, let us begin.
Alright, he's definitely Director de la Guardia. He's definitely an interesting sort. We're gonna go hear what he has to say about himself.
This is a test environment in more ways than one, my friend. In here, we have total control. We see a war play out exactly as we intended to. You will learn, and unless you offend me more than I can bear, little harm comes to you. It is not a substitute for the field, but forget the field for now. Think only of yourself, the weapons, the targets, nothing else. Find your specialization, harness your anima. When you have total control here, you will begin to understand total control outside. That is a goal for us both to work towards. Return whenever you wish.
Okay, so we know what the test chamber's for. We are going to grab, just for the moment, for shits and giggles, let's grab an assault rifle.
Assault rifles are advanced weapons. You will switch between high-powered shots at range, semi-automatic bursts, the underslung grenade launcher, and more exotic health-leeching attacks.
Okay, cool. I don't remember the guy over at the Templars telling us a little something about the weapons as we pick it up, but I could, you know, he could have. Alright. Yeah, definitely a slightly less high rent location than the Templars are. At least, cool, what is this? The Morning Light pamphlet, okay. At least as far as their training facility goes. I suppose their philosophy is that it's like we're out of range. Suppose their philosophy is that you don't need a bunch of red velvet and hardwood paneling if you're just going to be shooting holes and stuff. Okay, very nice. Combat holograms, alright. I was wondering, you know, I mentioned last time, what was it that they were going to use instead of demons strapped to posts. You know, I've never been through this part of the training in the dragon either. I swear, it's like I think I trained up in the dragon and then I went and taught myself up in the crucible, so I'm going to have to re-examine it as well. Very nice. Alright, we are going to grab a few weapons, do a little bit of training here. I'm not going to walk you through it. Like I said, if you want an excellent walkthrough of the whole training and weapons process, go check out Mind Fiend's Let's Play. One of his early videos, I'll throw the number up here, and it will show you everything that you need to know. Mind Fiend is excellent in that every video he makes, every series he does turns into a tutorial. He loves to teach you about the games, especially if it's something he's passionate about, and he is definitely passionate about the secret world here. So I'm going to arm myself up, determine which group of weapons I want, and we will see you again in just a little while here. Okay, I think, looking at the builds, the starter build, I think I have chosen I'm going to use the assault rifle to start as my first weapon. I've been wanting to do more. My other character that I play is the Templar character, is more of a close-up assault type with his shotgun, so we want to hold off a little bit. So we've chosen the assault rifle as our first choice. Alright, return to Director De La Guardia when you have found your desired weapon. Alright. Choose your second weapon. Your combat skills will have to be sharp in the field. Test the various options and equip the weapon that offers the most natural fit. When you're ready, exit the test chamber and head to the office of Kirsten Geary, your primary contact. Alright, let's choose a second weapon. For my second weapon, I'm going to go with a shotgun. Let's see if he says anything about it.
Shotgun. Extreme prejudice with a drawback of extreme close range. If you are crowded, if you must put down multiple attackers at once, you use its cone attacks.
Indeed you do, and I enjoy using the shotgun. We know about builders and consumers. Okay, so I think we're going to use it as our second weapon. I guess we need to actually equip it and go and fire it off maybe once or twice. But you were able to actually get weapons here. Whoops, where's my seat? There we go. So we do have it. Shotgun. Alright. And we will go blast some with it. I love that blast. I truly, truly do. Okay. Attack a practice target with an ability that builds resources for both weapons. Oh. resource. Oops, okay, let's get that again. Get up to our 5. Consume the resource with 2 different consumer abilities in a row. Oh, okay. Return to Director de la Guardia when you are happy with your second weapon. Okay, so those 2 weapons, you got 2 consumers. I did not know that. Looks like if you've got 2 consumers, you can fire off a consumer for each one. Okay, nice. Yes, we finished our second weapon.
This is the company line. You will use it to maintain contact in the field. Do you understand? That is all.
All right, we've gotten some skill points, some ability points, and training day. Pick up the phone. Exit the test chamber and go meet your primary contact. Guess that's going to be Miss Kirsten Geary. Let's zoom out a little bit, see how we look here. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's put the other assault rifle away. Ooh, yes indeed. I said I have chosen the build that I built. It's a starter build. Starter deck. I've decided to go with a commando. It uses the assault rifle and the shotgun. It looks hot. And would I be a naked gnome if I didn't go commando? Alright, let's exit the test chamber. We can always come back, as he said. We want to experiment. When we want to experiment with any other different weapons and stuff. So we're going to exit back out into the labyrinth. Interesting soundtrack. And as they say, remember 80s music is, 80s rap is mandatory. Oh, open shop. Who are you? You are a vendor. A glyph requisitions. Okay. Well, we certainly don't have any kind of money of any sort that we can use for any kind of vendors or anything right now. So we are not going to worry about any of those. We're just going to see if we can find Miss Kirsten.
All water coolers have now been laced with LSD.
Of course they have. Alright, the little arrow's showing us upstairs. So being that this place is truly a labyrinth, let's see if we can head on up and find, I don't know what that is. I wonder if that's the exit. That's what it's looking like. Looks very much.
Denver International Airport.
That looks very much like where we came in and were knocked out and then drug into the facility. I do believe that is the exit there. So why don't we go on up this way? And we've got some more lore.
The magician sawed him in half, and I thought they didn't have a sense of humor.
The buzzing. Transmit. Initiate anima signal. Receive. Initiate the Enochian frequency. Witness. Initiate the Merovingian syntax. Phiopdioid? Not sure how that's pronounced. Crawling roots heavy with sizzling sap. Stab your skull. Download. Holy Communion. No purchase necessary. Your eyes and sans hemorrhage. Boiling
No
joy.
rest for the wicked.
eyes and ears, sorry, hemorrhage boiling joy. May be too intense for some viewers. Ecstatic agony. Your molecules come undone. Some assembly required. Offer expires at the heat death of the universe. For limited time only, the dark days come at absolute zero, maximum entropy. Act now. Initiate a Gartha broadcast. Transmit. Open the 49 gates. Witness the buzzing. Alright.
Go deliver the goods.
Yeah. And they just say random phrases, I would imagine, much like the Templar guards do. And the Templar guards love to say stuff like you come walking up and they say things like, not enough red. Ooh. There she is, Kirsten Geary. Of course she's going to have a corner office, even if it's not on the 87th floor. It's still going to be a corner office, isn't it? There's those morning light posters. We came down that street looking for the entrance down there below us, didn't we? Whoops.
I fucking love old school hip-hop, don't you? Projecting indecision is a big no-no. Always smile. But this isn't another test. We don't do probation. You're either in or you're out. The Illuminati are very achievement-focused. It's like Xbox, only everything is hardcore. The ethic I really want to instill in you is to aim high and achieve even higher. It's not just in your best interest, it reflects on me, too, and that is super important. Make me look bad, I'll mount your head on my wall as an object lesson to the next fuck-up. God, it is so cute when you new guys think I'm kidding. Solomon Island. A little town and a preppy school with connections to us have kind of vanished off the coast of Maine. The people aren't a major deal. Do you know how many disappearances there are in the United States every year? We do. But our noses need to be totally clean on this one. The military are involved, and we have limited bandwidth to stall the shitheels at the DoD. Give an old dude a red button to press, it's like Viagra to them. I want you out on Solomon Island to assess the impact on our bottom line. You can skip the traffic and the quarantine by traveling through Agartha. Just use your initiative. But not too much initiative. That comes across as desperate. Ciao, ciao.
Oh, I do like her. I do like her a lot. Let's take a look at some of her artworks here. Very interesting. Very interesting. And the whole thing with her being into old school hip-hop, that's just awesome. Guarantee you that her favorite GTA is San Andreas. Probably loves driving around to CJ and doing drive-bys. Special assignment, which is locked. Munition missile crisis. That is devastating, so that's definitely not anything we can work on right now.
Help me help you.
Some sort of Mayan shield or emblem there. Why don't we go on up and let's... I was wondering what that was. Even their lights are triangular here. Very chunky, exciting angles. I like your office, ma'am. I truly do. Let's see if we can borrow a little of her time. Good grief. Borrow a little of her time without her chewing our ass off or mounting our head on the wall.
I was an ordinary valley girl.